Celebrating Valentine's at home with a romantic dinner. How about a new twist on an old comfort food favorite? Marcus Samuelsson is executive chef of New York's Aquavit and the author of the New American Table Cookbook. And Marcus, we're happy to see you again.
Thank you for having me.
You're all psyched up. First, I'm going to focus on the book for just a moment or two, because the idea behind it, as somebody who came to this country with this, thinking about the promise, this is a lot of promises fulfilled here, right?
You know, I was an immigrant coming to this country, and I always wanted a movie based on diversity and all the different food stories. And I've been here for about 14 years, and America's answered them. Yeah. And in that book is the sort of the everyday hero and their food stories, mothers, guys cooking, and preserving your own food story. You know what I mean?
So that's part of the story. This is part of the story too, which is chicken done how?
It's a fried chicken, and all over the world they serve fried chicken. But you know, I think the American version is really the best known one, right?
Right. But this is a little different,
though. Different. So we're cooking it ahead. So I have here garlic and chilies, and I'm adding in a little bit of coconut milk, right?
Yeah.
And then we can add in, I cook these chicken pieces.
Right.
So I'm gonna add those in. Can you hand me I got curry and I got lime juice there.
Wow.
So I'm cooking the chicken ahead.
Yeah.
And I'm doing that because that's gonna give it a lot of flavor before I'm frying it. And also...
So you really want to cook it ahead of time.
Exactly.
So you don't have that mystery of...
Is it fried? Is it cooked through?
Is it done through?
Is it raw chicken?
Nothing worse than fried chicken and you bite in and it's not really done.
It's undercooked. So the chicken's gonna look like this.
Yeah.
And these are thighs. I love cooking with the thighs.
Yeah, and it's a great piece of meat.
And then I'm just gonna dip it in here in the egg white.
Right.
And then I got a little bit of breadcrumbs here and cornstarch. Both of those guys gonna make it really crunchy.
Right.
And the breadcrumbs I'm using is actually, they're called panko. They're a little bit lighter.
Oh, panko,
Yeah.
And now, typically, how long do you cook it first in the coconut milk?
6 or 7 minutes.
6 or 7 minutes?
You want to cook it through so it's almost cooked all the way through.
And do you use a thermometer to find out how hot your oil is, or?
You can do that. I mean, 340, 350, that's what you want it to be like. But look at this now. The minute the chicken looks brown and crunchy, it's ready.
It's done.
Normally, you always like to have to bake it in the oven. Look at this.
Yeah, we're getting it done here.
We're getting it done.
Yeah.
And with me, I brought a little bit of fries, and I also brought some great collard greens.
Well, and you took the skin off of this, right?
Yes, I did.
So we're taking the fat content way, way down on these bad boys.
This is not a healthy, but it's a healthier version of fried chicken.
If you're going to do it, look at that.
Look at that. That's crispy, it's crunchy, it's done. And you've had a lot of fried chicken, but you never made it, right?
Well, not really. Not really.
So this is it.
A little intimidated by it.
At Harry's house, we welcome you over for fried chicken, and you're going to be a popular dad. There you go. Look at that. Eat it with some collards. It's juicy, right?
Excuse me. You got collard greens with you?
I got collard greens with me. I brought some fries. I also brought some dessert, some bread pudding. But look at this fried chicken.
This is an American meal, man.
It is super American, like me. Like I'm American now.
That's right. And you know what? Because collard greens, you got a little bacon working in there.
Yes.
This is a real deal, folks.
And now you had a little bit of problem with the pregnant women over there. Now if you serve them some fried chicken, I'm sure they will be happy. All right, you got to come back, Harry.
Oh man, those collard greens are good. What'd you put in there?
A little bit of bacon, a little bit of renderings. It's good. It's juicy.
So, you come to America. How many years ago?
About 14 years ago.
In your wildest imagination, did you think, you know, one day I'm going to cook for the President of the United States
it was the proudest
in a White House dinner?
Cooking the state dinner for the Obamas was the proudest moment of my cooking career, and I was so happy to do it at the first state dinner, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Did you feel like crazy pressure, or was it cool?
I felt it, but each time I was like, I got a job, so I can't get, I can't get too nervous about it. And also, like, if I'm gonna mess up, this is a good stage to mess up. I feel like a lot of people's gonna find out about it.
In the past, the First Lady would sort of coordinate with the chef.
She did. She was all in on the menu. We definitely, every day, we changed the menu. And we picked it from, a lot of food was inspired by the garden, by her garden. Right. So we emphasized on fresh, local, American food.
Wow. Congratulations on the new book.
Thank you so much for having me.
Really a pleasure to have you. This works, folks. This works big time. For more of Chef Marcus's recipes, all you need to do is go to our website. That's earlyshow.cbsnews.com.